So we got a book review for you guys today here. We're going to review Today Matters, which is it's a really simple book, but it's so powerful at the same time, especially for those of you who are watching this and you have trouble with procrastination or getting things going and things of that nature. This review will help you a lot. And if it helps you enough, you can just pick up the book yourself and have a read. So I'm going to get right into it. The first note I have on this book here is, anything great is built little by little. There is no such thing as overnight Michael Jordan. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Okay, so a lot of people, we're designed to try to figure out the magic pill of success. How do we figure this out? How do we become successful? But there is no magic pill. It's literally, you have to do the hard work every single day. The work that sometimes might be boring, might be monotonous. It might be something that you might not exactly feel like doing or want to do, but you have to do it. It's like climbing the stairs. You might not want to climb the stairs. You're like, how do I take the elevator? There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. There's no other option. Second note here is, people create success in their lives by focusing on what they do today. You're like, Jack, that sounds so simple. And it is simple. It's very simple. But sometimes we lose sight of this. And I remember a time in my life where I lost sight of this, actually. Where I was just under the impression where I was just you know what? I don't need to, for example, play poker today, or I don't need to, go to the gym today. What's the big deal? It's just one day. What's the big deal, right? It doesn't change anything. But if you understand the way that habits and discipline work, you would know that skipping that one day is a big no-no. You can't have the option to not do something like that. You can't give yourself that out. You can't give yourself that option, because if you do, you're going to eventually, anybody who goes to the gym pretty regularly, tell me not. When you miss a day or two at the gym, you're all fucked up. Everything is fucked up. You basically just sometimes you'll just miss a month or two after that, just because you missed 1 or 2 days. It just trickles out of control. And so everything you do, and the routine that you set yourself, and those little things that you do, they matter so much more than you actually think they do. It's so important. The only thing we can control is right now. So if you get under the belief that today doesn't matter that much, it's funny because the book's title is Today Matters. So if you get under the impression that today doesn't matter that much, if I fuck up a little bit, whatever, it's just one day. I don't have to, do any of my obligations. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. And you can fall into that belief for months and years even. You'll waste years of your life just kind of not moving ahead, not just kind of staying stagnant, and really just not being able to gain any momentum in your life with anything, really. Next one here is, you have to plant the seeds today to benefit tomorrow. So you need to plant those seeds today so that you can benefit tomorrow. Every single thing you do today is literally for your life tomorrow. Some people, they ask me, Jack, why do you play poker and work for 60, 70, 80, 90 hours a week, sometimes 100 hours a week I used to. So why do you do all that? What's the point? You don't have any time to enjoy it. I said, well, benefit today, plant the seeds today for tomorrow doesn't mean literally today for tomorrow. It means plant the seeds now so that you can really just live exactly how you want to live 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Long-term thinking. We think too much about what's going to give us immediate gratification right now, and what's going to make us happy and give us pleasure immediately. And we don't give enough thought into, what about 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line, where we need to really do those things today to set ourselves up for that future. And if we don't, then we're unfortunately just not going to have that future. So you really want to put yourself in a position where your future is really bright. Last one here. One thing that you do today is worth 2 things that you're thinking about doing tomorrow. So this is a procrastination issue. So if you're someone watching this and you have procrastination issues, like everyone has a little bit of procrastination issues. I have it myself, and I haven't really met anybody that's like 0 procrastination. Like, it's difficult to get to that level, but you need to train yourself that when something comes up and you know you have to do it, that you get it done immediately. You don't procrastinate. You don't say, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week or whatever. You just literally get it done right now, get it out of the way, and you're gonna feel so much better because of it. Like some of the best feelings I have, literally, like in my life, might sound like an exaggeration to some people watching this video, but some of the best feelings that I have is when I'm knocking shit off my to-do list. I don't call it a to-do list anymore, actually. I call it my progress list. So that, like a to-do list, we have like a negative connotation with that to-do list. We're like, it's things we're forced to do or whatever. But when you call it progress list, that changes the whole ballgame. Like, you're thinking in your mind, like, I need to do this in order to progress in my life, to progress in my career, to progress in my body, whatever it may be. So you can call it a progress list. And like when you knock things off of that and you're like, bam, I did that, I got this done, I did that, it feels so good. It feels so good. Like, try it right now. If you have some shit that you've been putting off for a long time, do it now and you're gonna see like, wow, this feels so good. Just to even get started on it and to begin your progress on it is already gonna be just an incredible, incredible, incredible feeling. So today absolutely does matter, and never lose sight of that. Like, and if you have laziness issues or procrastination issues, just come watch this video every fucking morning, you know, until you're just at the point where you're not wasting days anymore. You know, sometimes it's okay to waste 15 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour or even a couple hours, whatever. But if you're constantly just like wasting days, where days go by and you're like thinking to yourself, like, I didn't do anything today that's moving me towards my future goals and the way I want to live my life in the future. I didn't do anything today to get myself, you know, to take small baby steps towards the future that I envision for myself and that I want. So make sure not a day goes by where you're just like completely wasting it, unless you're on vacation, because if you're on vacation, then that's good too, because it's gonna help your mind refresh so you can get back to just crushing as soon as you get back. So you use vacation to kind of relax, unwind, and recharge, really. But your whole life can't be a vacation. It can, but not yet. It can, but not yet. So if you can have like a vacation type lifestyle 5 to 10 years from now, if you're doing everything right today, tomorrow, like now, if you're doing everything right now, you could live that vacation type lifestyle. But if you're trying to live this lavish lifestyle before you have accomplished what you want to accomplish in life and have what you want to have in life, then you're just skipping steps. You can't do that. It's not going to feel good. And I'm telling you, if you fast forward 5 years down the line, you will be so thankful for yourself today if you're actually doing those things that you know you need to do to become more successful. And let me know if you guys have any comments or any thoughts or anything on this topic at all. And I'm happy to answer everything. So just let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.